Hey, hey, hey! How are ya? Woo! Okay. Hashtag Health Wealth Life Day 77. I always forget what number it is. Either way, you can see it on the synopsis or the title of this, whatever you call it. Let's give people a few minutes to just join in here, unless you're watching on recording, and then you're already here. Welcome. So welcome. How are you? Alicia, good to see you. I'm excited to share this with you today. I'm going to take you through a little process. We're going to reverse engineer something really special. Just to make you aware that my website is up and running again. Don't visit it now. Go at the end. I'll pop this up back at the end. Please go over and take a look. I've got some free stuff that I can give you there. I'd like you to take it. I'd like you to use it, implement it in your life, because I want to be of impact. I want to have a purpose. I want to give something of quality to you. Jane, good to see you. So that's shapetrainer.co.uk. That'll be changing soon, but it all still runs to the same place. So what have you learned today? What's the number one thing you picked up? Did you get an insight from somewhere, from someone? What happened? Share it. Share it. Pop it in the comment box below. Let me know what you learned. What have you learned from Health Wealth Life so far? Happy to see you all the way from Kenya. Look, we've got people watching from Kenya. Amazing. Hello and welcome. So what have you learned from Health Wealth Life so far? What's a tip that you've picked up? Quick one. Pop it in the comment box. Let me know. Keeps me on track. Lets me know what you're picking up. So what have you learned? What do you want to learn? That's the next question. So you know I like questions. The questions lead the brain really well. So what do you want to learn next? What is it you need to learn to pick up? How do I become a better communicator? How do I transform my body shape? How do I best direct my finances so it creates more wealth in my life? You know, these are all good questions, right? How do I meet the man or woman of my dreams? These are all quality questions. So what we want to get, my opinion is that, you know, I take a holistic approach. So I don't think if you want the body of your dreams, you can just go and hit the gym and that's going to take care of it. Exactly. We want to stack solutions. There's not just one thing we're going to do that's going to take care of a lot. It's going to be 5, 10, 15, maybe 20 things that we need to do in order to get the result we want. It's not going to be one thing, right? We know that by now. Or I keep saying that same thing by now. So we'll get it. We'll drill it home. Anyway, we'll pick up these things, we'll stack these things. That's the idea of Health Wealth Life, day by day. Claudette, good to see you again. We'll stack these solutions day by day, stacking solutions, Health Wealth Life for 365. And by the end of it, you will have a number of tools in your toolkit, in your toolbox, on your belt, ready for you to pull up and use at any time to keep you on track and to getting towards your goals. Now, we're going to reverse engineer, because I think when we want something, it's not just about, you know, we want to change our bodies. It's not just about, let's just hit the gym. In my opinion, there's my lens system. So through Health Wealth, my book, I've got the lens system. There's the 4 columns of success. So it's lifestyle, exercise, nutrition, and supplementation. That's lens. So, and that's in order of importance, in my opinion, because everyone needs to sort your lifestyle. Now, some people might be able to whiz through lifestyle really quick because they've got it sussed, and the same with exercise or nutrition or wherever. Some people may need to hang around in certain areas for a while to get them right. So lifestyle comes first, because if you don't have your lifestyle right, you don't have your work-life balance right, you won't fit the exercise in. Then exercise comes in, and then we start looking at nutrition, because that's one of the most difficult things to change is someone's eating habits, right? I'm sure you'd agree. If I say anything that resonates with you or you think could help you or someone else, please give me a share and give me a thumbs up. Now let's get to it. So we're going to reverse engineer this, right? So I'll give you my example, and maybe you can relate to it. Maybe it's very similar to your stuff, your things, but you'll get the gist, and then you can do this for yourself. So you'll have this video as a training, as a conversation, as an idea. Look through it, take some notes, and write the things down that relate specifically to you. If you have a pen and paper now, that's even better. Ideal. Take some notes now. Right. So what we're going to start on is, say we want body transformation, health and fitness, or we want dating and relationships, or we want business and finance, whatever the main target is for us, your main goal. We want to think, what don't we want? What don't we want? What do we want to move away from? What don't we want? So let's have a look. So what don't I want? I don't want to fail. Now I know that's a part of it, but I still don't want it. I don't look for failure. I try to succeed. I know failure is going to be a part of it, and the quicker I fail, the quicker I will succeed in the end, because failure is success in progress. Failure is success in progress. The quicker we can get that in, the more fails we do, the quicker we learn, the quicker we get to our success point. I don't want to do it alone. I don't want to be alone. I like communicating with people. I like spending time with people. I like feeling connected. I really like feeling connected. So I'll expand on these more in a minute. I don't want a poor performance. I don't like feeling under par. It really pisses me off. It really gets me down. So that's what I don't want. I don't want a lack of choice. and vitality in my energy. I don't want that. I don't want to think I can't do nothing about this. I hate that. So I don't want to be poor. I absolutely don't want to be poor. My grandparents grew up very poor, both sides, and my grandparents worked so hard just to lift the level up so that my parents didn't have it so tough and so hard. And the same with my parents, they've worked tough. I've watched them work hard, and they gave me a good work ethic because I saw my grandparents and my parents working their socks off, and that gave me a solid work ethic. So in a sense, it's good, but you know, I don't want to be poor, and I want the best for my family, my son, and my children to come. So I don't want to be poor, and I don't want to be sick. This is my number one, right? I'm always talking about this. If you don't have your health, you don't have anything. There's no point accumulating all your wealth and losing your health and not being in good shape, and then spending all your latter years spending all your wealth keeping you healthy. No point, right? So these are the things I don't want. So you get clear on the things that you don't want. Maybe yours are similar. You know, you could take mine if you want, add your own, but be clear on the real things you don't want. You don't need 100 things here because there's loads of things we don't want. Really drill it down into certain areas, yeah? So that's what I don't want. Maybe you'd agree. With me, now, what do I want? So if that's what I don't want, what I do want is I want to be able to eat quality food. I want choice. I want organic. I want the best. I want the most highly nutritious food. I could write highly nutritious. I don't have to write organic, but you get my point. So I want results. I want to know how to get the results because that's where the happiness is for me, and that's where I'm getting better and better and better. All right. I want clients and I want partnerships. So I want partners, even in a relationship. I want partners. I want clients to partner with, or I want business partners, and we can grow together. So you can't build a big business, you can't have a massive impact, I think, on the world unless you've got a team of people around you. The most successful people have teams of people around them. President of the United States, Tony Robbins, any successful person, Elon Musk has got a whole team around him, Richard Branson, all of them. Every single person you can think of has got an absolute team around him. And you need that community, you need that team. So I also want high performance. How do I achieve that? We'll talk about that in a moment, but I want to be able to perform at a high level every day, deliver these videos at a high level with a lot of emotion so it sticks in your mind. And I want vitality. And how do I achieve that? I want vitality in my life every day. When it feels vital, the day just goes better. It's so much more enjoyable. Life, just allow life to flow through you. And I want wealth. I do want wealth. Now I'm going to break this down a little bit because it's not a bad thing to want money. But remember the difference. You should have seen, I hope you've seen the video, the distinction between wealth and riches. So wealth is having, if you stopped working. Back in the room, sorry about that, the wireless connection went. Rose, good to see you. Come back anyway, come back into the room. Wireless connection went wonky, you had to skip to 4G. And you're in a fiber optic Wi-Fi. How does that work? Anyway. Talking about wealth, hope you saw the distinction between wealth and riches. If you stopped working right now, the amount, how wealthy you are would determine how long you could keep your current standard of living without having to work another day. How long could you keep your current standard? That's how wealthy you are. So I want to be wealthy. That's what I want, right? I want to be able to keep my current standard of living without having to work. Makes sense? Maybe it doesn't sound real right now, but it is possible. Lots of people have this in the world, right? So, moving on. Now, if we go from what we don't want to what we want, now really let's take it down another level to what I need. Now this is the root. This is kind of the root. I'll bring it all together in a moment. But this is what I need. This is what I need. I need my health. I need my health to do all those things that I want, and for the things to happen that I don't want, that needs to be taken away. So I need my health. I need income. I do need income. I'm not wealthy enough to stop working right now. I'm heading that direction, but I'm not there yet. Good food. I need good food. Otherwise I won't be able to be vital and do all these things in my life. I need a purpose. I purposely need a purpose. I can't sit around and do nothing all day. I've got to have my teeth into something. And if I retired onto a beach, for instance, for the rest of my life, I'd still work on a project and try and be figuring things out. How can we do this better? How can we get better results in this and be sharing it with people? I always need a purpose. Connection and love. I always need that connection and love. That may be with family, maybe with friends, maybe with clients, maybe with partners in business, but I need that connection and love. That's something for me that I know I need. So the last thing is I need to breathe, I need air, and I need to move. So one of the most powerful ways to fuel your brain is to move your body. Invigorate your body, and that will lead your brain. That's why one of the reasons why people love exercise so much, I've got two concepts on this, right? People who smoke is one of the only reasons where, one of the only times in their day where they take a full deeper breath. The rest of the time they're kind of shallow breathing, chest breathing, and it helps them relax. And it's part of the contents of the cigarette as well, but helps them relax. And exercise can do the same thing, so we can substitute that out, and that really helps when you're giving up smoking. And extreme sports. So when people do extreme sports, it switches off their brain and it brings them into their body and leaves their brain. They have to be so focused that their brain can't be dawdling and maybe making them unhappy. Who knows, right? So taking this a next step, we're going to go to the root, and the root is where all the beauty is. So if we can touch the root, if we can find the root of it all, we can discover success. That's the beauty. Right, so we've gone from what we don't want to what we want to what we need, and now the root is here. If we bring this all together, we look at, I don't want failure, so we can get rid of that if I can figure out how to get more results. More results I get, the less failure. That's a cycle though, because failure is success in progress, right? And how do I get more results? More purpose. If you didn't see my why, way equals why, look at that video yesterday, because that'll help with the purpose. When you've got a why, a strong why, you'll find a way. That's a good purpose. Lack of vitality, more organic, more nutritious food, good food choices. We need to know what choices to make and make those good ones from the off. And that goes up, it eradicates this. Now, to be poor, we need more wealth. If we're wealthier, we're not poor. And how do we do that? Income. How do you do income? Well, you need to do what you love. I watched a great little video, it's a 3-minute clip, and it said, what if money was no object in your life? What would you do? Take a moment to go through that process. What would you do? And someone said, oh, I might ride horses or teach people to ride horses, or I might become a painter, or I might become a poet, but there's no money in there. And then they said, well, you may as well do that, because you can spend the rest of your life doing what you dislike, forcing yourself through it, and you're just wasting your time to do more, because you just have to earn more of that doing what you dislike to keep doing that. It perpetuates it, rather than go and do what you love, become amazing at it, because the only way we ever get good at anything is keep doing it. Become amazing at it, and when you become amazing at it, then you can get paid a high price for sharing your mastery of it. And that's a much better price. It's better to live a short life where you're doing the things you love than a long life where we're doing the things we hate, right? So income from what we love, and mine is health wealth. So how do I create health and wealth through the same vehicle? Health. So I don't want to be ill. I want to get rid of ill. How do we do that? Keep our vitality very high. How do we do that? We focus on our health, and we put principles in place and stack solutions around health. And I'll give you them every day. So poor performance, don't want poor performance, I want high performance. How do we guarantee that? Movement. And we practice certain specific movements in a certain way at a certain time, and that is a practice and a skill. All of these are a practice and a skill in themselves, but we can do them. Once we know them, we can do them. We need to become aware of them first, right? I don't want to be alone, so I want partners. How do I do that? Connect with more people. Connect with people. Don't want to be alone. You need to share all this stuff. And this is the root. And when you touch the root, then you discover success. Does that make sense? Give me a thumbs up if any of that's resonated with you. Give me a share. If you think it could clarify something in your mind, then you could go out and set yourself a goal and stick to it, because you've gone down to the root. You've drilled down. You're like, I don't want this. This is what I don't want. This is what I want. And here's the root. Hillary, Claudette, thanks for joining again. Good to see you. So if you didn't see this video, it's really important because it takes your mind on a process. I truly believe that with Tony Robbins, that success is 80% psychology. If we can get the psychology right, then it's 20% mechanics, like what we say and what we do and how we move. 80% psychology. So we figure out what we don't want, we figure out what we do want, we figure out what we need. And they all go together. Don't want failure, we need more results. How do we get more results? You need a strong purpose. Burn your bridges and you'll make that happen. Burn your bridge, you can't go over. Have you heard the story maybe of the guy, I can't remember who it was, but they go to the ships and they go to take over the islands. And they get to the island and he says, burn the ships. And they're all like, what? Well, we can't get away. And they say, exactly. Burn the ships and we have to win this battle. We have to take this island. We have to dominate. That's burn your ships and you will. You will. You have to succeed. It's do or die. Vital energy, eat organic, and we need to, how do we do that? We make good food choices, and we need to know how to make those choices. Don't want to be poor? Well, we get wealthy. How do we do that? We increase the income. If we can do that in a beautiful way, in a health, wealth way, that's the way I love to do it. In a health generating, wealth generating way, they combine, beautiful, then all the better, because I'm doing what I love. I don't want to be ill. Increase vitality. How do we do that? Focus on our health. There's certain steps we can take that determine that we can be healthier. You can't guarantee it, but it determines if you're going to be healthier than what you was yesterday. Potentially, we can increase that, right? Poor performance, we want high performance. How do we do that? Certain movements. Don't want to be alone partners. How do we do that? Connect. We connect. And that's how it all comes together. So you touch the root and you find success. That's a holistic approach to anything you want to achieve. If it's a body transformation, if it's to do with dating and relationships, if it's to do with business and finance, or just your health, your fitness and your wellness. So love to, the screen froze for a while. Yeah, hi Kelly, how are you? Yeah, sorry Claudette, the Wi-Fi went wonky, so I had to jump on 4G. Weird. You got a fiber optic Wi-Fi. Anyway, we're back in the room. Hopefully you saw most of it. There is a little pause in the video, but jump back to the beginning, catch all of it. It's really important. I'd love to share this concept and this idea with you because I believe, truly believe, same with Tony Robbins, that success in anything, the success you want is 80% psychology, 20% mechanics. So if we can drill down through that psychology, then we can get much more success. We can exponentially increase what we can achieve. Yeah, so when we touch the root, we can break down what we don't want in the black, and then what we do want and what we need. And that leads us to where we want to go. That leads us to the success, and we can touch the point where success. Give myself a purpose, I'm much more likely to get results. Connect with more people, no likely I'm going to be alone. Move in the right way, I'm much more likely to perform better. If my health is good, I'm not going to be ill. If my income is great, I'm not going to be poor. If I have good food choices, I won't lack vitality. Make sense? Makes sense? Try this out for yourself or borrow mine. Happy for you to take that. And go through this exercise yourself. Really important. I'm going to finish where I started. I want you to pop over to shapetrainer.co.uk. There's a free ebook there. It's 100 health foods. Please take that. It's just a click. Don't have to give me nothing. Click, take it, help yourself to that. I want to give you that information. I put it there to give to you, to be of purpose and of benefit and help. And there's also a personalized report where you'll get free coaching from me. It's personalized to the answers to your questionnaire. It's a very quick questionnaire, take you less than 5 minutes. Need to email for that because I'll shoot that straight back across to you as soon as the system takes it through the process. And that's personalized for you as well. And that'll give you some coaching of how to take the first steps in the lens process: lifestyle, exercise, nutrition, and supplementation. It will tell you your score of where to focus most of all. I'm stealing yours because it's similar to mine. Perfect. That's cool. Let me know how you get on with that, Claudette. I'm interested to know. And yeah, I think I was honest with it, and I drilled down to, it's probably going to touch a lot of people because I tried to think of the areas of life where it could be. But if I missed something, please share. Let's talk about that. Let's expand it. And if you're watching this live or if you're watching it as a recording, doesn't matter. Please pop in the box what you picked up from the video today. Just pop in the box what you picked up from the video today. Do that for me. Do me a favor and just write it in straight now. Pop it in. Take a few seconds. What's the number one thing you picked up today? One little insight, one little piece of information, one good idea. What did you get? Pop it in there so when people look round at this video, they can just quickly skim through what's written and see what it's about. You're welcome, Hillary. Please pop it in what you got from this video today. So it also makes you think about it. So when you share it, you've got to type it out. It just solidifies it in your mind a little bit more. And when we talk about it to ourselves or to another person, it solidifies it. These teachings or trainings or insights that I do every day are actually helping me as well, as much as you, to solidify this information in my mind and actually be able to help me communicate it and clarify it and make it simple and easy. If you can't explain something easily and clearly, you don't truly understand the concept or what it is all about truly to the deepest level. And that's truth, right? If you can't understand, if you can't explain it really simply. Anyway, visit here, shapetrainer.co.uk, pick up the free things, and let me know how you get on. Any questions, I'll be happy to answer them. Pop in the comment box what you got out of this video today, please. I'd be really interested to know. Give me a thumbs up and give me a share. And take care of yourself and everyone around you, and I will see you all tomorrow at 6 p.m. And remember, happy is a skill that you can learn, and this is a better way to bring out your personal best. Let's go get some health wealth. Let's take the world with us. I'll see you all tomorrow at 6 p.m. guys. Have an amazing morning, evening, or afternoon, wherever you are. See you tomorrow.